The word evaluate means come up with a single number for this. So looking at this, trying to figure out, am I able to do some mental math with this right now? 9 to what power is 72? Oh. 9 to what power is 6? Doesn't really work for us. So it might make sense for us to try to get this as a single logarithm. We're going to do this without a calculator, even though there's some very big numbers. And I'll show you some strategies that can help you avoid some of those big numbers. So first of all, if I wanted to combine this as a single logarithm, do you see that first you would need to put that 3 inside as an exponent. And then we're subtracting, so written as a single logarithm, this is 6 cubed over 72. Now, even though I know 6 cubed from my powers chart is 216, notice I didn't write 216. Because simplifying 216 over 72, although it's not that hard, those are big numbers to deal with. And there's some easier ways that you can work with this, especially if you think about factors. Okay? Like, what this really is right now is on the top I have 6 times 6 times 6. That looks bad. And on the bottom, I have 72. I didn't expect that to happen, but that's what happened. Okay, how can I break up 72? 72 is what times what? Okay? There's a couple of different options you have. You could do 9 times 8. We could do 36 times 2. There's some different options. I kind of like 36 times 2 because what's 36? 36, quickly. Good. Whew. And since 36 is 6 times 6, then we can cancel out some of those 6's, and we're just left with a 6 on top and a 2, so that even simplifies nicely to just log 9 of 3. Now, we haven't evaluated yet. Log 9 of 3 still needs to be evaluated. It's asking 9 to what power is 3? 1 over 2. What does an exponent of 1 over 2 mean? It means a square root. The square root of 9 is 3. So we have to have our numerical skills with square roots and our powers really strong so we can see things like that. That the square root of 9 is 3. So when I say 9 to what power is 3, I can think of a half. For our second one, again, a quick look at all of those. I don't know 4 to what power is 6, 4 to what power is 3, 4 to what power is 12. It might make sense to try to combine these as a single logarithm. First of all, the exponents would go in. And now whichever ones...
Hello?
Hello?
I'm sorry for interrupting. Could Riley Wiggins please come to the office?
Yeah, he'll be right down.
Thank you.
And so now whichever ones are positive, they're going to be multiplied in your numerator. So notice that this one, the log 4 of 12 is positive, the log 4 of 6 squared is positive, and the log of 3 cubed is negative. So that'll go in your denominator. Again, I didn't multiply things out. I could have, but I'll deal with big numbers. Instead, I've got my factors. My factors are much nicer to me right now. Well, I guess I could make them bad again, but I'm not going to. The 6 squared is 6 times 6. And for 12, 3 times 4 seems to make sense. At least we can cancel out 1, 3 already. And if I break up my 6's, Each 6 is 3 times 2. And I still have a 4 up there. I still have 2 3s on the bottom. And I'm left with log 4 of 2 times 2 times 4, 16. Log 4 of 16 is saying 4 to what power is 16? 2. Nice. Question number 13 for practice.